So hi and welcome to tonight's vlog. Tonight I want to be talking about these flavour boosts and how, I know I've mentioned it before, but how if you leave them to stand for at least half an hour, whether it's refrigerated or not, the flavour really does completely change. And I've noticed that it doesn't say anywhere on the Huel packaging or anywhere on the Huel website that when you make it up, leave it to stand for half an hour, and it makes such a difference to the flavours. I mean, the caramel one is nice pretty much as it is straight away. Gets really impressive if you leave it for even just 10 minutes with that one. Toffee one, pretty similar. The chocolate one, if you leave that one for about half an hour, you know, the chocolate flavour starts really coming out. But the one I had today at work is this pineapple one, and I left that for about 45 minutes in the end. Kept on giving it a little shake every so often. Now, it must be said that this isn't one of my favourites, but leaving it for 45 minutes and all of a sudden you can actually taste coconut, which is a bit strange because normally I'm associating this one with tasting very synthetic. But this all said, they are really nice flavours actually, the longer you leave them to stand. Now, not everyone has the time to make it up and then leave it to stand for half an hour, because normally you'll end up making it up because you're trying to stick to a schedule, or maybe you're feeling hungry and you think now's the time to have the Huel, so I want to eat it now. So if you can, I would honestly recommend to leave it standing for at least half an hour, and the flavour is so much more impressive. Now, the other thing, it makes a difference as well, I found, the colder the water is. Now, it's long been said that you chill things, so like say things like beer, etc. They chilled beer to get the flavour better. Now, the way that your taste buds work on your tongue, and this is what I remember from watching a programme years ago, that your taste buds interpret flavours at different temperatures. Now, when it's colder, you can't make certain assumptions from taste, namely like sour or sweet. Now, the colder it is, the longer or the slower that the taste tends to develop on your tongue. Now, the only thing I can think of is the actual ingredients that they put inside these flavour sachets. Even though it's in a granular form, still takes a while to bleed out into the cold water. And so by the time it's dissolved fully into the cold water that you've mixed in with the liquid or the cold milk or whatever you're using, it takes a little bit longer for that to actually dissolve fully into that. And as a result, it means when you're drinking it, if you're drinking it straight away and it's really cold, you're not getting the actual full flavour. You're probably getting something in the middle. And that's probably one of the things that I would say with that pineapple one, that the pineapple one, because it tastes synthetic to me, is because I've got the water really, really cold. Now, I tried this out as a theory. So I just tried having one scoop now, with a very small proportion of the pineapple flavouring. But, now this is a but, I ended up having it with tepid water. So, you know, about 25, 30 degrees. It's a strange thing. It's like drinking a cold cup of tea, really. But the pineapple and the coconut flavour is there instantly. It's like bam. But because everyone puts ice cold water in it, you know, for the Huel to thicken and all of this, you're not getting the flavours. So the flavour boosts don't work because you're allowing it to be... Sorry. So the flavour boosts don't easily work because the water is ice cold. Now, if you allow it to sit, even if you leave it sitting in the fridge, the water still stays cold, but it gives a chance for the flavour boost to actually dissolve its way or work its way through the water, and it actually seems to deliver the taste a lot better. So that's the end of today's vlog. I just wanted to discuss these flavour boosts, and I've just tried a few different things. And if anybody out there has got an old packet in the cupboard that, you know, they don't really use anymore, like I said, I wasn't using pineapple, and I gave pineapple another go today at work, and I just left it to sit for 45 minutes. And all of a sudden, I was actually avoiding that pineapple. I mean, there is still quite a lot in this packet, and this was the very first packet I bought back in November. And I kind of been avoiding it because I didn't really like the taste of it. But I'm definitely going to give it another go now, because since discovering that if you leave it to stand for this long, that the flavour suddenly comes back alive again, and it suddenly tastes, you know, 10 times better than you had the old memories of in your head. So, like I said, if you've got any old flavour shots or flavour systems lying around in your cupboard and you've not been using one or two of them because you didn't really like them, honestly, go and give it one more shot. Try having the flavour you didn't like and just leave it to stand for 30-40 minutes. If you can, just leave it to sit there. Put it in the fridge so it stays cold or whatever, but leave it to stand in there for a bit and then come back and try it again later. I mean, honestly, I could tell a difference earlier. When I made the pineapple one up, I was just having a little sip every 10 minutes, giving it another shake. and every 10 minutes I came back to try it again. I was like, you know what, this flavour's getting better and better. I'm actually really tasting it. And after 40 minutes, it was like, I can really taste coconut now, and I've got, the pineapple wasn't overpowering, but there was definitely a pineapple hint there. And for me, I mean, I like korma. Korma as an Indian dish is very coconut based, and for that, I now actually quite like the coconut because I couldn't taste the coconut before. It just tasted like an assortment of synthetic ingredients, and that was kind of putting me off a bit. But now, now I've done this today, I think I'll definitely be adding that back into my one of my daily scoops. So what I tend to do now, even though I've got 4, I'll tend to make up my little bags. I think I might have said this before. So I use little IKEA sandwich bags. They're really good size. I mean, it's only a tiny little bag, but that's big enough to fit your 3 scoops of Huel in, and then a bit of Flavour shake. Just tip that in when I was at work, and then off I go. But the finding this out today about these Flavour boosts, suddenly it's kind of opened up a new world, and I'm into this 30-day challenge, and I'm quite a few days in now, and I've actually been using Huel now since November. But this was something I've kind of happened upon a few times, saying, it tastes better if you leave it a bit longer. But then I actually thought, you know what, let's go try a pineapple one. Let's see if pineapple will develop into a better flavour if I leave it to sit for longer. Let's see what it's like with warm water and etc, etc. And then, like I said, it's come to this conclusion now that the flavour gets delivered completely differently if you leave it to stand for a bit. On a side note, I did actually try Huel today, dry. If anyone's ever tried it before, it's a very strange experience. Some people might have seen the cinnamon challenge on the internet, where they put cinnamon in your mouth and it dries your mouth out. This Huel, if you put a teaspoon of Huel in your mouth, it goes like concrete, and it sucks all the moisture out of your mouth, and you have to physically stick a spoon in there or your fingers or something like that and scrape it back off the inside of your mouth, because it just sticks instantly to anything. I mean, if you're ever stuck one day and need emergency cement, give that a go. I really shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, no, so don't ever go for the dry Huel. It's not a great idea. Anyway, so thanks very much for coming out and checking this video. If you've not seen my other Huel videos, I've got this weird hand thing that I constantly seem to put my hand up in the air. If you've not seen my other Huel videos, please go and check them out. A little pop-up will appear at the end of this video. Go and check out my Twisted videos. There's some videos that me and Gina enjoyed making. Go and generally just check out the videos that I've got on my channel. Make sure you click subscribe so you keep up to date with any more videos that I'm posting. Give me a like, drop me a comment, it's all really appreciated. Hi to all my new subscribers. I'm up to 94 subscribers now, I'm nearly at 100. I mean, I'm so close now, it's amazing. So I'm really looking forward to be honest, I never expected I was going to get up to 100 subscribers, and I'm literally just 6 off now, so I'm really pleased with that. So, and again, thanks very much for coming by and checking out this video, and I shall see you all tomorrow for another one. See you later.